Welcome back. You're still watching the SABC's Prime News. Capetonians can expect to start water shedding for periods of no longer than 12 hours from the 1st of February. DA leader Mmusi Maimane made the announcement at a briefing to discuss the water crisis in Cape Town. He says he's taking political control of the DA government's responses to the situation.
Day zero, when taps will run dry, is fast approaching. The DA's national leadership says it's not fully satisfied with the way the city of Cape Town has responded to the drought crisis, and its communication in particular has fallen short. DA leader Mmusi Maimane says it's time for decisive action.
We'll also be seeking to ensure that national government is held to account on the basis of what their mandate is constitutionally in providing bulk water services. This is an unprecedented moment, and we thank all the private sector, public sector coming on board to ensure that we can defeat Day Zero.
Day zero is expected on the 12th of April. On the day, the SABC will deploy officers at about 200 water distribution points across the metro. The army, military police, traffic authorities and other law enforcement will also assist.
The security plan alone is 120 pages. So there are multiple plans here that deal with the economic security, that deal with the social security, and how we infect the distribution points. There are other people who are coming on board in the private sector. Say, for example, the Premier work with South African breweries who are able to have a distribution network across the city. So it may very well mean that people don't have to queue up, but we'll have, instead of the old days where you had people delivering water, they can deliver water instead of milk, water.
Maimane says Day Zero can still be pushed back if people reduce water consumption to 50 litres or less per person per day. Meanwhile, Water and Sanitation Minister Mmusi has accused Western Cape Premier Helen Zille and Maimane of shifting the blame to national government. In a statement, she says her officials held regular meetings with the city to mitigate the effects of the drought across the province. But the provincial government paints a different picture.
All of the water experts in the early 2000s in Cape Town and the Western Cape fought like anything to have the Berg River Dam built against massive opposition from the National Department, to the extent that we had to agree to pay it back over time till 2022 from water tariffs in order to get that dam. If we hadn't forced through the building of the Berg River Dam, we would have been out of water long ago, even though it was a national function to build it.
Maimane says water supply to CBD areas, hospitals, informal settlements and schools will continue uninterrupted on Day Zero. He says the city's water augmentation plans, which include desalination plants, should start delivering water in May. Vanessa Puna, SABC News, Cape Town.